my strange ones. I'm sorry that this video is going up late. I would make some elaborate excuse about homework and such like, but no, I completely forgot about it. And then Sophie messaged me, just like, where's your video? And I'm like, ugh. I do actually have a reason, like a reasonable or at least semi-reasonable reason for forgetting about it, which is the fact that I've been reading a book like crazy. I have an oral book report due either next Friday or in like 3 weeks. I don't know which one, which is actually, you know, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. The book I'm currently reading for that is Into White Silence by Anthony Eaton, which is actually a really great book. It's just I have so much disdain for it at the moment because I have to read it as part of a school thing. Generally, whenever I'm required to read something, I just hate it. But I'm trying not to let that happen. So it's good. It's about an Arctic expedition where I'm not completely sure because I'm only 2/3 of the way in, but I don't think that anyone's gonna survive. You know what, I'm just gonna make this whole video about books because that's what's consuming my life at the moment. Another problem with reading that book at the moment is the fact that I'm halfway through The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is amazing. I don't have the actual copy. I'm reading it on my iPad because I'm just so hip and with the new technology. And at first I'm like, oh, I'm not really too sure about it because I don't know, I didn't really like the protagonist much. But then I got really into it and then I was just like really getting in, like, oh, I've read like 100 pages in one day, and then I get the assignment. So the worst part of it is I just saw the trailer for The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I had no idea at all that it was being made into, like, I don't know how I missed it, but I had no clue. And there's like a fully fledged trailer out with Emma freaking Watson as Sam. How, I don't understand how I didn't know about this. Like, I actually have no clue, and I'm just, what is air? So that's made it extensively hard to read the other book because I'm just like, I want to be reading Perks of Being a Wallflower so much. Oh, this one. Okay, this is amazing. I recently got this because my whole family is just a thing. It's like, oh, Matilda, she's the one that's really into Shakespeare. But it doesn't stop there. It's also any friends of any of my family members now know about it, which it can come in handy because my nana came up and said, oh, one of my friends knows you're into Shakespeare, and she has this book, which is The Lamb's Tale of Shakespeare, and she has 2 copies, so she's going to give you one. I'm like, oh well, thank you. And it's over 100 years old. It's from a school library, and then the date it went in is March 12th, 09, like 1909, which that's so, oh, it's 100, and it smells like old books. These are the whole list of books that I am currently reading. The Perks of Being a Wallflower, Into White Silence by Anthony Eaton, Looking for Alaska, John Green, obviously. I'm actually on the last 20 pages, but I can't find it anywhere and it's infuriating me. The first book, A Game of Thrones in the Song of Fire and Ice, Ice and Fire, I don't know. The books that the Game of Thrones is based on. And there's one other one that I can't remember, but I'm reading them all at the same time. And I have way too much schoolwork to be doing anything like this. I do a lot for someone who has no time. I'll go into that on in another week. But one thing before I do depart, in Ariel's video she said something quite hurtful. She was talking about how strange some of our names were, and then said that Matilda, which is my name, you might know, was unlike any sort of human name. Really? Go tell that to one of Roald Dahl's most famous books. You know, in Australia, Matilda's a very powerful name. I keep acting like I'm really patriotic. I'm not that much. There's a song, Waltzing Matilda, look it up. Everyone's like, that should be our national anthem, not Advance Australia Fair. I don't think maybe that's treason for me saying that. I don't know. Everyone knows it should. Because it's about a friggin' swagman who like kills a sheep and then does a dance. And what's more Australian than dancing and sheep killing? I don't know. Oh, I'm probably gonna get arrested for this video. We have freedom of speech, right? We have freedom of speech. I hope we do. I don't know. I think we do. I mean, I would have been arrested long ago if we didn't. Someone, Julia Gillard, if you're watching, do we have freedom of speech? That would be nice to know. Bye, my strange ones. I'm so tired and I need to read another 50 or 100 pages of this before I go to bed. So, wow, that's wonderful. Goodbye.